In Minecraft, there are many different variables that can control the outcome of a fight. One of them being your gaming mouse and your clicking method. But which mouse is the best for you? In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for the best Minecraft PvP mice and tell you why I don't think it belongs to Glorious, the Rocat K100 series, or any bloody mouse. I'm MinuteTech and you're not watching Disney Channel, and I hope you enjoy, and please subscribe. Alright, let me lay down some ground rules so you have some context for the rest of the video. The criteria for a mouse making this list would be that I have to have used it before, it has to have good general qualities that isn't just CPS, so for example shape and weight, and it also has to excel in one of the major Minecraft clicking methods. But you're also probably wondering, why are you not including Glorious, Rocat K100 series, or bloody mice? And before you go in the comment section saying, oh I love my mouse, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, just hear me out. My reasoning behind not including any bloody mice is that I feel like the general qualities, pretty much the supporting cast of the CPS, is not great. In my experience using the A70 or A bedless, I think the shape and weight are almost unusable and some of the worst I've honestly tried. And also stock and price is very unreliable with bloody products, so it's almost impossible to go in for retail. And remember, this is a PvP list, not a bridging list, so CPS is not the #1 thing here. For the K100 series, it's pretty much a similar situation to the bloody series. I feel like the supporting cast, the CPS, is not the best, and the mice I'm going to tell you later are better. And also stock and price right now is not good either. And now, why I'm not including a Glorious mouse on this PvP list. Now don't get me wrong, mice like the Glorious Model O are great for PvP actually, and if you already own one, there's not much a problem here. I just feel like the mice I'm going to list in this video are potentially better, and especially in niche situations or for certain clicking methods. And also Glorious QC can be kind of iffy, and the rest of the mice in this list I feel like are more durable or more likely to be durable. So Glorious mice aren't necessarily bad for PvP, I just feel like right now they're kind of becoming a worse buy than they used to be because other releases are coming out that are potentially even better. So right, that's why I'm not including any Glorious, Rocat K100 series, or bloody mice. Now let's get on to the actual list. Now the first mouse I want to talk about on the list is the Logitech G Pro Superlight. In general use, I think this mouse has some of the best qualities you can really ask for on a mouse. I recently made a video talking about why I think this is possibly one of the top 2 mice in the whole entire mouse market, and I highly suggest you check it out. In that video, I talked about the mouse from a general perspective, and I think it has some of the best qualities you can really ask for on a mouse. The shape is pretty safe and can accommodate a lot of people. It is 61 grams and has decently responsive clicks. Now, if you want more details on the video, I'll link the card on the top right of your screen right now. But overall, in the general perspective of things, this is one of the best mice you can ask for. But now let's talk about the Minecraft side. In Minecraft, in my opinion, the best clicking method to associate with this mouse would be jitter clicking. The clicks are pretty light and have very little travel on them, so this makes jittering easier than a mouse with more travel or heavier clicks. For example, the Model O. But after jitter clicking, there really is no other clicking method you can really do in Minecraft, or at least any of the popular ones like butterfly clicking or drag clicking. Mainly because it has a very high debounce time that pretty much eliminates almost all double clicking. I found butterfly clicking to be usable, it just is not going to be the highest CPS experience. My max butterfly I ever got on that mouse was around 18, and my max drag click I ever got with that mouse is around 14, and these are the averages. And another huge con for this mouse is that it is currently $140 US, which is an insane price for Minecraft. So overall, this mouse is great in the idea of being a general mouse, meaning shape, weight, and everything like that. And it is also amazing for jitter clicking. But for those who want higher CPS, this is not the one for you. And for those who don't have the budget for it, obviously this is not going to be for you. So yeah, Superlight, great mouse, just it takes a certain customer to get it. The next mouse I want to talk about is the Endgame Gear XM1R. I feel like I don't think I've ever seen anyone in the Minecraft community talk about this mouse. And I feel like it's definitely going to be one of the better ones you could get. Talking about the mouse from a general perspective, the shape on this thing is insane and really good for claw grip. It is also pretty lightweight at 70 grams, so I feel like it definitely covers the general side of things and has one of the best supporting casts outside of CPS. Talking about the Minecraft side of things, I think it can do all 3 major clicking methods, being jitter, butterfly, and drag clicking. And I think it does them exceptionally well too. This is the first mouse on the list that does not use 20mm arm-runs. It uses KL 8.0s and they feel amazing. Definitely a big step above 20mm arm-runs. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about right now, those are the switches inside of your mouse that control the click feeling. And KL 8.0s are some of the best you could have. The way the mouse implements the switches makes them easy to press and have very little travel for jitter clicking. This mouse can double click really well too, but in my experience, it's not the most fluent double clicking. In my experience, the mouse almost has like a fail-safe double clicking system, where at first when I try to double click after not double clicking for a very long time, it'll register like 3 CPS, and then I have to break it in the next 2 or 3 seconds and it'll go jump to like 20 CPS. It's almost like it at first raises the debounce time just to make sure you're actually trying to double click the mouse, and then once it sees that you keep double clicking over and over and over again, it lowers the debounce time. I hope that makes sense. You can imagine it gets annoying in the middle of fights whenever you randomly start clicking 3 CPS and get smoked, but in my experience that rarely happens in the middle games. The maximum and average for butterfly clicking and drag clicking is on the screen right now. So overall, the X1R is a great mouse on the general side of things, and it still performs great in Minecraft. It's currently $60, which is $10 more than the Model O, and I find that to be pretty affordable. You can find it on Amazon or and Game Gear's actual website. The next spot on this list is kind of like a 2-in-1. It's the Razer Viper Mini and Razer Viper Ultimate, depending on your budget and hand size. In my opinion, these two mice have some of the best supporting cast on the list in the general side of things. I'm a big fan of the shape. Obviously, the Viper Mini is suited more for smaller handed people, but myself with medium to larger hands still had an enjoyable experience with it. But obviously, the Viper Ultimate would be better for my hand size. These mice are both lightweight. The Viper Mini I think is around 62 grams and the Viper Ultimate is 74 grams. Now transitioning to Minecraft, let's start off with the main clicks on this mouse. These both use Razer opticals, but the Viper Mini uses 1st gen and the Viper Ultimate uses 2nd gen. But either way, these are both incredibly lightweight switches and have very little travel and nice responsiveness. Jitter clicking on these mice is really easy, and especially due to the lightweight switches and short travel distance. In fact, these are some of the easiest jitter clicking mice on the list. But after jitter clicking, just like the G Pro Superlight, really no other clicking method excels in Minecraft because these mice do not double click. I will put the maximum and averages for butterfly and drag clicking on the screen right now. But yeah, for jitter clicking though, these mice are great, and that is the main clicking method I would buy either of these for. Now the Viper Mini is $30 and the Viper Ultimate kind of swings around from $90 to $100. So if you're on more of a tight budget, obviously go with the Viper Mini. I think the $30 price point is insane, and that's one of the main reasons why it's on this list. It's so affordable. The only way I can recommend you get the Viper Ultimate over the Viper Mini is if you just cannot make the shape sacrifice and have the budget to blow. The next mouse on this list is the Rocket Comb Pro Air. The main thing I really like about this mouse, I feel like the shape is amazing and it still has a lightweight design. Pretty much it's one of the best general use mice on this list, and it still packs a good punch in Minecraft. I recently made a video on it. If you want more details about the general use, is on the top right hand of your screen right now. In Minecraft, I feel like it does the 3 major clicking styles pretty well, but I feel like it doesn't master any of them. It's decent for jitter clicking because the clicks are light, but there is a medium amount of travel, and depending on what your form is for jitter clicking, it may be hard to put your fingers in the right spot to even jitter. But it is possible, and it should be good for some people out there. But it is not my top recommendation for jitter clicking. Talking about the higher CPS clicking methods, butterfly, drag clicking, this mouse does cover those decently well, but again, it's not my top pick. It does double click, but it is not the same as the Kane100 series. For the maximums and the averages, I don't have something for drag clicking because I did not test it out for drag clicking. I'm sorry, I know I should have, but I didn't get around to it. But it actually can drag click though. But yeah, overall this mouse nails it for overall just general use, and it's the only ergo on this list, so if you main ergos, this is the one to look at. The main downsides are that the price is pretty steep for this mouse. It's $130, sometimes on sale for $100, and it does not master any Minecraft clicking methods. The next mouse, and possibly the best mouse on this list for Minecraft, is the HyperX Pulsefire Haste. I recently made a video talking about why this mouse is better than the Model O, so if you want more details, go there. But long story short, in general use, this mouse is very good and very lightweight. I'm not the biggest fan of the shape, but it comes with grip tape, and once you put the grip tape on, your hand kind of forms around it, and the shape feels better. In Minecraft, the way I would explain this mouse is the Model O, but better. It's nearly 10 grams lighter, gets the same CPS, and in what has, in my opinion, more satisfying clicks. The switches it uses are TTC Golds. The way they're implemented on this mouse makes them have very little travel and are very lightweight, making that obviously a good combination for jitter clicking. For the higher CPS clicking methods like butterfly clicking and drag clicking, like I mentioned, I got very similar CPS to the Model O, which in fact was pretty much the same as the Model O. The maximums and the averages are on the screen right now. And for an idea of how similar it is to the Model O, I'll put my maximum and averages of the Model O wireless right here. But the numbers are so close that you almost won't tell a difference in game. And oh yeah, did I mention this mouse is $50, which is the same price as the wired Model O, and it's more available too? Yeah, overall, I just think the Model O wired is really hard to recommend in this day and age, and I would recommend the Haste for both general use and Minecraft use. Now, I'm not sure if this mouse double clicks straight out of the box. The first thing I did was update the firmware, so make sure you do that if you want to have the same results I did. But yeah, I think the Haste is really good for its value, and it's one of the main mice I use in Minecraft today. But yes, that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for my top Minecraft PvP mice. That is not Bloody, Rocat Kane100 series, or Glorious. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. If you need more questions or just want to share anything in the comments section, be sure to comment it. I do read them. See ya.